I'm going to speak for myself. I immediately messaged Emily because we all know, I'm like, where would these lies come from? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I immediately sent the screenshot to Emily and I said, what is this? And she goes, none of this is even true, so I have no idea.
Don't think you said all this stuff? Your ass is on tape saying it.
She didn't shower very often. Like, it got less and less and less. And like, she didn't ever wash her hands after going to the bathroom, but she used the fucking washcloth bullshit. And like, I got pissed because like, I'm like, I'm gonna put this bottle of spray bleach next to the counter, and I want you to clean up after yourself. Don't share that part though. This is between us.
That was information that was supposed to stay between Emily and Rachel. So it's not that Emily had no idea where the recent rumors were from. That was clearly a lie. Emily just had no idea it would be released. It's interesting how conversations from a Discord being made public was so upsetting, but audio messages that specifically state they're to remain private are being made public. I don't know how we got to the point that everyone involved is manipulating something, including the creators.
Ooh, this is entertaining because I love me some drama all the time. So definitely I was tuned in.
Over the last week or so, I chose to release some Discord leaks that I received that included a few creators and viewers from this corner of the internet. I made it clear from the beginning I would not be releasing everything I received. I said that for a few reasons. One reason was due to me knowing there's a chance someone within the Discord could have shared something I wouldn't be comfortable with sharing, at least not for tea or drama. The other reason was what I stated multiple times. If I felt there was something to be corrected in the future, I'd rather pop in, add whatever receipt or info I may have, and then go back to my main train wrecks.
Don't talk to me!
I never thought I'd come on the internet with this position before, ever. I never thought this would happen, but here I am.
So the purpose of this video is to simply add some context to the audio message that was recently released. On the morning of Friday, November the 7th, a video was published by a creator named Jawbone. From the title alone, I was pretty sure I knew what it would be referring to, seeing that I received a clip from the Discord leak that included Emily discussing Amberlynn's hygiene with the reactor Rachel. When I first heard it, I knew I would probably not release it. Its info viewers already knew about Amberlynn, but above all, within the recording, I heard Emily say to Rachel, "Don't share that part though, and this is between us." To me, that was a clear communication on what Emily was consenting to be shared publicly. Based on some of the receipts I have, it's clear Emily felt comfortable with Rachel, which comes as no surprise seeing that Rachel made some weird and questionable choices in an effort to get tea from Emily, Amberlynn's ex. In Rachel's recent upload addressing the Discord drama, she said herself there was all kinds of tea within the now deleted Discord that hasn't been released yet.
There was all kinds of stuff in that Discord, some very interesting, juicy tea, which still hasn't come out yet, just to be clear. So for everyone who's been wondering, I did not share everything I got at all. And some of that stuff went in that Discord.
The edited clip that Jawbone uploaded to their channel was in that Discord. I have a copy. This is what Jawbone uploaded.
I immediately messaged Emily because we all know recently everything that's gone on. I'm like, where would these lies come from? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I immediately sent the screenshot to Emily and I said, what is this? And she goes, none of this is even true, so I have no idea. I have no idea.
She didn't shower very often. Like, it got less and less and less. And like, she didn't ever wash her hands after going to the bathroom, but she used the fucking washcloth bullshit. And like, I got pissed because like, I'm like, I'm gonna put this bottle of spray bleach next to the counter, and I want you to clean up after yourself after you use it, because I'm like, germs, you know, that's gross. And she was like so upset and offended by it. I'm like, what? Like, That's just being respectful to, like, others in your household. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why?
So have you ever used a sink to wipe? No.
This is the extended clip that I originally received.
She's the most important thing in my life. And also, like, that bothered Amberlynn, too. And I could have totally gone below the belt. Like I said, like you said, I could have released the video. I could have embarrassed the fuck out of her. And, like, Snowflake was asking me about, like, questions about her hygiene, and I could have gone there. But I'm like, I don't want, I'm like, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not doing that. I'm not stooping to her level. And she didn't shower very often. Like, it got less and less and less. Don't share that part, though. And, like, she didn't ever wash her hands after going to the bathroom, but she used the fucking washcloth bullshit. And, like, I got pissed because, like, this is between us. I'm like, I'm gonna put this bottle of spray bleach next to the counter, and I want you to clean up after yourself after you use it, because I'm like, germs, you know, that's gross. And she was, like, so upset and offended by it. I'm like, what? Like, that's just being respectful to, like, others in your household. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why I, like...
To be clear, that is the complete clip that I received. There's clearly more that was said, but my source only sent me that specific portion. Good thing I don't need the complete audio to understand what these few words here mean.
Don't share that part, though. This is between us.
Unless my high school graduate level education failed me, that was information that was supposed to stay between Emily and Rachel. So not only did Rachel flirt with Emily as a way to bait her into opening up, she went on to share conversations that Emily believed would stay between the two of them. So it's not that Emily had no idea where the recent rumors were from. That was clearly a lie. Emily just had no idea it would be released. It's interesting how conversations from a Discord being made public was so upsetting, but audio messages that specifically state they're to remain private are being made public. Good thing I have some context to add.
The way that people speak with such confidence, which, oh my God. Okay, so someone sent me on Instagram, which I have the screenshots for, but I literally am vlogging from my phone, so I can't even... There's a whole list, I guess, in one video that Mr. Snowflake, like, allegates. I don't know if that's a word. There's, like, the craziest list, okay? And I was like, what in the actual fuck is this? Like, it's so many rumors that people are believing. And I'm going to speak for myself. I immediately messaged Emily because we all know
they always go back to communicating in some way, and more than likely will get back together. Emily and Amberlynn are both toxic, abusive liars.
Recently, everything that's gone on, I'm like, where would these lies come from? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I immediately sent the screenshot to Emily. And I said, what is this? And she goes, none of this is even true, so I have no idea.
I immediately knew that was a lie due to hearing the audio message days prior to the rumor circulating. I didn't watch Mr. Snowflake's video, however, I did see the list posted, and the third rumor listed matched up with some of what Emily said. Emily was once again caught up in her game of playing both sides and simply played dumb. Even though Emily has proven to be an untrustworthy manipulator, Amberlynn believed her. Believed her enough to consider the idea of going through the list and debunking each rumor.
So I almost kind of want to, like, go through the list. I currently can't because it's on my phone and that's what I'm live streaming from. But I want to, like, go through the list and be like, what the fuck? Like, because none of these things were real. And it was so many things that my brain was like, there has to be at least one that's real. There has to be at least one. I don't know how people.
I don't know how we got to the point that everyone involved is manipulating something, including the creators. I said this before, and I'll say it again. Emily was calculated throughout her whole relationship with Amberlynn. It is strange that Emily has so many recordings of her past partners, Amberlynn allegedly not being the only one. This is a circus full of manipulators.
Can speak with such confidence, like literally such confidence. What I'm gonna do is actually, Madeline, I'm gonna just put all of these like rumors into my notes, and then tomorrow we can talk about them. I'm gonna have them all listed out, and then we can talk about them.
The following day, she did not end up talking about them. The audio leak surfaced, and Amberlynn went live that afternoon with the title reading, I'm a Fool.
Yeah. What am I a fool about? Just everything. Rumors are wild as hell. Yeah, rumors are very hectic right now. I mean, you know, I almost just like don't even care anymore. I'm at that point where it's just like, if you think I have bed bugs, okay, I have bed bugs. If you guys think I use the sink to clean every little part of my body, including my eyeballs, okay, I use the sink. All right, that's fine. If you guys think I've cheated on every single partner I've ever been with, that's fine. I've cheated every second in my whole entire life. Yeah, if you guys think me and my mom have the most horrific relationship that's ever been to mankind, yep, me and my mom, we hate each other. I don't know what to say about it. Oh, well. Like, that's kind of where I'm located. Where I'm just like, yep, every rumor's true. Every single one. Anything you guys have ever thought about me. I've actually never showered in my whole entire life. Showering doesn't even exist. I don't even know what that word is. Like, it's just like every second, all seconds. Yeah. Very that. It's just, I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted, and I lack caring currently. I will say I'm a fool just because I am, but I lack caring. I did say I was going to talk about them, but then I was like, every single one of these things aren't even real, so what is even the point? You seem really down. I'm a fool. I'm defeated. Have you guys ever felt like every emotion in the world, but also numb at the same time? That is literally me. That is genuinely me right now. Like, it seems like you're just mentally and physically exhausted. Yeah. Like, burnout. Yeah. I've spent way too much time just like defending myself and having crash outs because I'm heartbroken and distraught. Like, I have an aunt that is like, turns out she is making merch. She's having a falling out with her niece and decided to make merch for a bunch of haters. Like, I'm just gonna exist. I'm just gonna exist. At this point, I'm just gonna exist. I have no fight left in me. I have zero fight left in me. So, we're just gonna stick with that, you know?
Here's the thing. Nothing being released right now is new information. Whether it be an edited audio message or selective text messages being presented, a lot of it feels forced and fake. Some of the draw to these problematic creators is the organic mess they inevitably overshare online. Currently, there's too many manipulative characters involved. I'm actually looking forward to the start of Vlogmas, even though it will be boring. By then, I'm hoping all the remaining tea Emily sent to Rachel is released, so the feeder can be left in 2025. These rants from Amberlynn don't even hit the same anymore.
But I just don't know how, like, people who genuinely do not know me, they do not know me at all, can speak with such confidence about stuff and act as if like they literally live in my apartment, or they literally were a part of my relationships, or I've never seen anything like it, and it's just like so overwhelming. Every single one of those things were untrue. Every single one. So it's almost pointless for me to even sit here and be like reading off each one and clarifying, because every single thing was not real. It was just like the most absurd. I was like, what? Like, I'm literally not going to watch Snowflake. I'm literally not going to watch Snowflake. That makes me want to like, I'd rather do a million other things than do that. Like, genuinely, like, I'd rather skydive, and I hate heights, and I would never do that in a million years. But, it's just, I understand like speculation and like the conspiracy of it all. Like, that's fun. I love conspiracies. Like, I don't even think the moon landing happened. So I get it. But there's a difference between that versus like speaking with upwards such confidence about someone and like genuinely ruining their life and their reputation. Because when I came on here, all I saw was people talking about the sink. So to me, that shows that these reaction channels have way more influence than they realize. And maybe they do realize it, and that's why they like literally love it. Like, they love that whatever they say, wrong or right, true or not, their audience will believe them. And there's like nothing I can do about it, because like I said, I do not wear a camera on my forehead. So it's like 99.9999999% of the things that are said about me, there's no way of me being like, look guys, this actually isn't true. And I don't know. It's just a weird kind of reality that I live in.
I think some of Amberlynn's current struggle is due to so many of the people involved in her drama happen to be similar to her. She ended up in a relationship with the calculated feeder, and that feeder is now fattening up reactors with information on her, whether they're meant to be released or not. Do I think any of the recently released audio was that big of a shock? No.
So this might end very, very badly, because there are some things on here that I'm just like, do I want to admit to this? So if I was gonna sit here and lie in this video or exaggerate or anything like that, I wouldn't even make this video. So it's just a little disclaimer that everything that is said in this video is going to be 100% truth. This is a huge assumption that I actually receive all the time, and it's incorrect. It's totally not true. I can understand why you guys think it. I've seen 600 Pound Life. I totally get it, but it's not true. And the assumption is Becky has to help you to wipe. I can tell you right now, if that was the case, I just wouldn't be in a relationship. I feel like a relationship, yeah, it's about caring. And if you need someone, you need someone. If you need help, you need help. But I'm still young, and I know if I keep going down this path, then obviously it might end up like that one day. But I'm young, and I feel like relationships are supposed to be exciting and sexy. And if I needed help to wipe my butt, that's not exciting, that's not sexy. I would no longer feel like a girlfriend, and I would more so feel like someone that she needs to take care of. And I'm not into that. I'm not down with that. And I feel like if it ever got to that point, I feel like I just wouldn't even want to be with Becky, because I would never want to put her in that situation. That just makes me really sad to even think about it. But that is completely not true.
After Amber's cancer scare and hysterectomy, I was the one who took care of her while she was healing. And yes, I was the one who wiped her. but I wiped her plenty before that. I believe from sometime in 2019 to June 2021 when we broke up. Before I started wiping her, she would use washcloths to wipe. She would set them on the corner of the sink, and then she would turn herself around to wipe herself on it. And then she would throw them away. Our roommates started to notice that their late mother's washcloths were disappearing. And they confronted her about it, and she wanted me to lie to them for her, but I didn't. She ended up buying more washcloths for herself, and instead of throwing them away, she had me wash them in the sink and then put them in the washer. Wiping ended up being the lesser of two evils at the time. Amber also said that I only brought her a bucket a couple of times, and that is true. It only happened a couple of times, but I did help her get spots she couldn't reach, and in between the bucket baths, she just didn't shower. I also didn't only brush her hair once either. It needed to be brushed every few months. I'm only saying all of this now because she does not live in the same reality. I'm hoping maybe this will be enough to finally reach her. She and some others don't realize that you don't wipe someone and groom someone that you don't care for. I didn't do those things for money. I did them to help her be more comfortable, to protect her dignity as much as I could.
I've never made it a secret. I'll tune into mess. Skincare on, popcorn ready. We're literally a drama community that follows problematic creators who overshare online and struggle with the concept of simply logging off from time to time. It can be really entertaining. It stops being entertaining when there's too many cooks in the kitchen. We have a problematic creator who has a history of being abusive, manipulative, and a liar. We have a feeder and an ex-partner who shares those similar behaviors. And now we have creators releasing known info that happened to be saved while Emily and Rachel were building something. I'll continue to tune in for the remaining releases.
Get a screenshot of that. I am literally the fattest one in the room, always, at all times. What is happening with my life right now?
What the hell does she have merch for anyway? What the f do these friggin' reaction channels have merch for, some of them?
A small percentage you I'm building with. I want the credit if I'm losing or I'm winning on my mind.